I think that would actually be the one thing I would in my life I would put up my. Hello, welcome to Cynical Reactions. My name's Flix. Let's go. I'm a little bit tired today. Didn't sleep all that well. I'm hoping this will wake me up. I mean, according to the reviews, it will. So, all good.
Подводная лодка Российской Федерации К-599 Севастополь. Operation Podkova. Day 74.
I'm starting to understand Russian, I think.
Testing. Continues to operate flawlessly.
Movies are magic.
Coming to course 100.
It's interesting that they still speak with Russian accents. Is it Ethan Hunt?
What just happened?
It's gone.
It missed us?
No,
I guess Ethan Hunt just
never there.
landed on the sub. Yo. What an image. Damn. I was really looking forward to a shot of Tom Cruise sticking to the outside of the sub. Oh well.
This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Ethan.
Do IMF agents have any long-term health issues, from all those self-destruct things, breathing that shit in can't be good for you. I mean, there must be some acid kind of thing, and, you breathe in a little here, a little there.
The entire intelligence community is racing to archive hard copies of our fact-positive.
Is that Ethan Hunt? I mean, I keep waiting
Senators are breached and corrupt.
for a surprise, the way he's filmed is like it's not really him, like it's a
Weakness.
IMF agent in a mask. I mean, well, judging by the music, it's a bad guy in a mask.
So just how do you plan on getting out of here?
You had to ask.
Oh, ma che cazzo fa? Ma che ti sei rincoglionito tu e quest'altro? Ma che ti sei impazzito? Impazzito tu e quest'altro? Hai visto? Ma che stai facendo? Oh, ma tu sei fuori di testa, scemo? Oh! Ehi, coglione! Ma it's not him!
Are you afraid of death? Yes! Who isn't?
I'm not. I mean, I'm afraid of dying. But death? Nah, death is just
Okay, what?
being done with all this, Sorry, I know I'm not commenting much, but this is really interesting.
We're on a spy satellite from the Cold War.
Had no idea we were still using those things.
Yeah, well, we weren't. Gave them to the National Weather Service 20 years ago. This is the last one still functioning.
So if they were given to the National Weather Service because they weren't high-tech enough, weren't up-to-date for spy work,
An anonymous tip that a woman mentioned your
isn't there gonna be any paperwork on the Weather Services side?
woman
Side.
to pull
Wait, that's also a BMW? And of the bike is also a BMW. What a coincidence.
Who talks like that?
You should see Paris. How did you miss those? Yeah. I would enjoy that.
Is that person?
I mean, somebody probably chose the Fiat 500 because it's inconspicuous, in Italy at least. But if it has an electric motor and doesn't make a sound, that makes it more conspicuous. This is really very 80s. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Just keep going straight, keep going straight. You're doing good.
I mean, on top of everything else, it's a front drive car, obviously. So you can't really do that. I mean, there's some freaky stunt driver probably can, but I mean, the general you can't really do that in that car. I mean, yeah, it's also edited, of course, but although on the other hand, if the IMF basically just took the chassis and put some James Bond shit under it, well, maybe it's four-wheel drive or something. I'm just rambling because I have very little to say about the film itself, because it's just fun. Interesting parking space.
Don't hate me.
You're leaving him on train tracks. Don't hate me is a very woman thing to say in that situation. Don't you judge me. Yeah, good. I mean, does Venice not have security cameras everywhere? I mean, it does look out of place. Honestly, I don't even get how a software that's basically spread all over the world could even be shut down from a central point, you know? I mean, even if they find the sub somehow and then go in and turn the key, it's just ones and zeros spread across the world. I feel her pulse. I mean, judging by the music, she is really dead. But I mean, he doesn't hear that, so he should at least check the pulse. Well, at least in Switzerland there's daylight. I really like that she didn't do the superhero landing, you know, that she actually looked human when she landed. I like that a lot.
No need to worry, Ethan. The train is on schedule and you're a few minutes early, so we have plenty of time. Are you sure? Yeah, I am looking at the train.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be very relaxed.
In exactly 2 minutes.
Yeah, you have to do that. Come on. I don't care how evil you are. Oh, come on. What did that guy do to you?
Approaching the curve.
How can we be sure he's here?
She's here.
What if he had a good...
Is he drinking gin pure?
What if he had a good reason for going rogue?
He always goes rogue. Him and his...
That's nasty.
Self-drive activated.
What? Why did you have to switch seats? I mean, to have more room for the laptop.
Stab me before the meeting.
I would still stay in the seat where I have the brake pedal.
I copy.
So is he gonna go over the mountain and jump down onto the train?
On behalf of my government.
I wouldn't even be that surprised, honestly.
term.
And no one can know that I'm protecting her. Not even Zola. In fact, the next time we meet, I won't even remember this conversation.
He knows about the masks. I mean... Well, there's nothing wrong with enjoying your job, I guess. And also she's gonna kick their asses, obviously.
You must be the one they call Paris.
When do I start going downhill? Won't be long.
AI our agent stole, once weaponized, could be transmitted anywhere in the world.
Moment of truth.
Could both houses be fake?
Please! Turn around! Please! Okay. Okay.
Everybody!
I wasn't expecting such a human reaction from her. Come on. Is he got a lead on that guy's head?
The key.
I mean, he's had enough screen time, right? I mean, it's still a key. So it's 2 keys. Is anybody gonna tell me that you cannot fake 2 keys with a couple of LEDs on them? This is a Walther PPK? Okay, I was expecting that to happen, but about 3 meters back. You wanna get rid of the chute? I would really get rid of the chute. Uh-oh. If they put a base on the... no idea what that was, the holding up the lights. Scaffolding, basically, I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna make a theme of it. Yes, they should. C'est fermé, hein? Always. If you're on the top of a train and you see the other one duck, get down. Yo!
Hey, now, monsieur! Excusez-moi! Everybody out!
I got it. We got it.
I think that would actually be the one thing I would in my life I would put up my butt. I mean, yeah, I would be on the ocean floor, standing in the Sevastopol, and probably not be able to get the key out. But that's for future flex to be concerned about. Ah, where's Spider-Man when you need him? Ooh. I'm liking the secrets. You. Yeah.
Do you trust me? You gotta... It's okay. It's okay.
They're really selling it.
This was the plan. You have the key. You have to go.
He also said that your life's more important to him than his own.
But you and I both know you've merely bought her time. But that's the pattern, isn't it? The cross.
That's really Tom Cruise, huh?
Bear. Good luck, Ethan.
All right, that was Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. That was fun. Probably not much fun as a reaction though, because it was in a good way exactly what you would expect. I mean, if you watch a Tom Cruise movie, you kind of know what you're getting, especially if it's a Mission Impossible film made by Christopher McQuarrie. You know you're getting a good action thriller. If anybody skipped the reaction and just to see the verdict, yeah, it's exactly what you would expect in a good way. There's really very little I could say to this because there's no issues to grab onto. I like Hayley Atwell as the new girl. They did a good job in presenting her as a human. You know, Rebecca Ferguson always had kind of a superhuman air about her. And they very obviously want to make Hayley Atwell more human. So she had a few moments where her humanity shone through. I like that. And man, they really sold that train sequence at the end where the single wagons were crashing down. They really, really seemed like they were stressing out. That was I like that. Tom Cruise, you can just be sure that you get a certain minimum amount of quality. You know you're just gonna get a good film. Somehow I don't see him micromanaging all the aspects. I think he just does a very good job at choosing people to work with, you know? Like when you work with Christopher McQuarrie, you can be sure that the directing is going to be good and that the script is going to be polished. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at nitpicking when it comes to movies. Stuff I would have made this different. I would have done that different. This isn't. There's an extra looking into the camera, whatever. But Tom Cruise movies, my brain just shuts into viewer mode, you know, because they're always stories well told. I mean, we don't know yet if this is a good story, all in all, but it's certainly well told. Again, what can I say? It was all very good. Script seems very polished. Directing was on point, obviously. Actors all very good. Very interesting casting. I think they're very, very interesting looking people. Yeah. I mean, this is the Mission Impossible films more than others. They have a certain timeless feel about them. You know, there's no... On one hand, there's no woke shit, you know, no socio-political thing. I mean, you have a relatively diverse cast, but it's not so obvious, you know. It seems organic. So it's not. They're not talking about how evil men are. They're not talking about white people. They're not talking about this or that. It's just a story being told. Yeah, and it's not overly reliant on. I mean, yeah, they have cell phones and stuff like that, but it all looks kind of like made for this film, or rather made for the IMF. So that's semi-timeless. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, so I mean, the stuff that Disney has produced in the last 10 years, nobody's gonna watch that in 20 years. I mean, people are barely watching it now. Yeah, but this is a movie people are gonna watch in 50 years because it doesn't matter. I mean, the only thing that kind of dates this movie is the AI thing, being scared of AI taking over, but that's not a 2023 specific thing either. I mean, people have had that that fear for ages, but it's now coming again because of Chat GPT. It also means that, I don't think that the current wave of so-called AI is going to produce a Skynet, but I also think that this fear is not going to go away. There's always going to be some new computer developments, but not always, not constantly, but every now and again there's going to be some computer developments that going to rekindle the fear of Skynet happening. So I'm almost sure this movie's gonna stay timeless in that way as well. Yeah, so if anybody hasn't seen it yet and is just watching the review part, definite recommendation. I know I'm not sounding very enthusiastic, but it's just with a new Mission Impossible movie, especially as long as Christopher McQuarrie is still doing them, you kind of expect this level of quality, but it's a very high level of quality. It's just not a surprisingly high level of quality. It'll put a lot of pressure on everyone involved for the next part, but that's what you get for making just very, very good movies this consistently. Either way, if you watched this far, thank you very much. And I hope to see you next time. Bye.